So what happens now that we want to graph a system of inequalities? Well, it's going to be the same thing as we did before. The only time it's going to differ is when we finally actually pick our points. So what we want to do is we want to start out with actually putting each one of these equations in y equals mx plus b format. Now I'm going to do each one in a different color so then when we graph it, it's color coordinated. So I'm going to do the first one, which is x minus 3y is less than 6. I'm going to subtract x from both sides. I'm going to get minus 3y is less than minus x plus 6. I'm going to divide by minus 3 on each term. Now remember, when we divide by a negative, we have to flip the inequality, and this becomes 1/3 x minus 2. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and graph that because we just did that. So I'm going to go to minus 2. That's an intercept. It says I'm going to go up 1 over 1, 2, 3. Up 1 over 1, 2, 3. Or I can go down 1 to the left, 1, 2, 3. Down 1 to the left, 1, 2, 3. Now, is this equal to? No. So this is going to be a dashed line. So I'm going to have my dashed line. So that's my first equation. Now we want to do the second equation. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to use a different color. And I have 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to negative 6. I need to subtract 2x from both sides. And then I'm going to get 3y is greater than or equal to minus 2x minus 6. Divide everything through by 3. So I get y is greater than or equal to minus 2/3 x minus 2. So now that I do that, again, it looks like they're going to intersect at the same point. So now from that point, now it's going to be an orange dot. I'm going to go to the left. I'm going to go down 2, 1, 2. I'm going to go to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. Down 1, 2. Oh, same point. Down 1, 2. To the right 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm also going to have, I can go up 2 and to the left 3. I can go up 2 and to the left 1, 2, 3. Now this time when we look at it, we notice it is equal to. So this time, this line is going to be solid. So I'm going to try really hard. We'll see what happens. Not too bad. Now, here's the big question. Where am I going to shade? Well, we have a couple ways we can do it. We can do it based on points, or we can do it based on the way the arrow. Let's do points just so we get the right answer. So I'm going to go ahead and in the blue one here, let's do it first. If I put in 0, for the original one, I'm going to get 0 minus 0 is less than 6. 0 is less than 6. That is a true statement. So that means that for the blue one, I would shade up here. Now, what about the orange one? If we use 0, we get 0 plus 0 is greater than or equal to 6. Negative 6, sorry. And 0 is greater than negative 6. That is also a true statement. So I would shade over here. So now, where is it that they were in common? And so it's a little harder when you're not just using a chalkboard. So I'm going to kind of break down the area. It's going to be this solid line here, so the pink one here, to this point, then it's going to be a dotted line over here, and then you would shade just this top portion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you pause the video, and when you come back, the correct area will be shaded. So after all that mess, this is actually what the graph looks like. Make sure on the left-hand side, that's where it's a solid line because it was equal to. On the right-hand side, it's a dashed line because it was not equal to, and then the shading is up here towards the top.